Hey there, it's Ashley Nicole, aka the Crescendo Cutie, and this channel is all about God, goals, and growth. Let's get into it. So today's video is going to be about saying goodbye to 2020. What a year 2020 was. I think it was the hardest year collectively for the world, and there was a lot of things that happened that weren't like great. It was kind of a terrible year, you know, the whole Rona. Coming into the new year, it's always important to be optimistic in spite of what last year was, and sort of reset your mind and reset your goals based on what you want to achieve in the following year. The first thing I want to talk about is gratefulness. Yes, 2020 was kind of a hot mess, but there was still some good things that happened. I mean, honestly, if you're still alive and you survived that whole panoramic, the pandemic, the pterodactyl, and a whole honestly, if you survived that whole pandemic, I mean, obviously nobody has survived it because we're still here in it, but if you're still here to live another day, I mean, that's a blessing in and of itself. It was really different having to be far apart from your family and be far apart from literally everyone. For me, it was really hard not to be in school. I don't know if anybody else out there is a college student during this ridiculousness, but nobody signed up for online school. That's all I gotta say about that. If you're surviving, you don't even have to thrive. Honestly, it was so hard just to survive 2020. But being grateful for what you do have, like the family members that you still have, the friends that you still have, the respect that you hopefully have gained for yourself during this time. If nothing else, 2020 was a learning experience for everyone. So just be grateful for what that is and what it was, and that you lived through it, and that you have a whole year to expound upon what you learned and what you didn't get to do in 2020. Yeah. So the second thing that I want to talk about is making an action plan. Gone are the days of those beautiful vision boards that you spend like a week on, and they're like so beautiful, and they literally just hang on your wall collecting dust because you don't really make a plan for all the things that you want to put on your vision board. You're just like, yeah, I just want to do this, and this quote really inspires me, and I love this, but like really thinking about actionable steps to get what you want out of the year. The first step in making an action plan for me is grounding yourself in scriptures or in quotes or in inspiration. I definitely always have a couple of scriptures, and I love quotes, so like I'll put a quote or two up there, just quotes that really speak to me and speak to the intention of what I want this year to have. The biggest difference between an action plan and a vision board is intention. I feel like an action plan is more intentional because it has steps that you can expound upon, you can grow with, in that you can apply to your life that make it more attainable. You really just need a clear outline of what you want to do in the year and a plan to make it happen. The second step is to kind of add the big ticket items, the key changes that you want to make in the new year, because you have to name what you want different and what you want to be different, what you want to do different, what you want to see different. Things like you have to make it plain, basically, what you want to do and what you want to achieve in the new year. And the third and final point is to just do the work. You can't achieve anything without doing the proper work. You know, what do they say in church all the time? Faith without works is dead. So you have to put in the work to expect something different. You can't keep doing the same thing expecting something different. So a big part of doing the work is sort of scheduling it out. I don't know about you guys, but I am a planner. I love a plan. I love when a plan comes together. A big part of achieving all that you can out of the new year is reworking your schedule to accommodate your new goals. That's taking into account your things that you have to do. For me, I work, I go to school full time, and I'm also a big part of my church in my family. So accommodating those things, putting those things down first, and then you have to rework, okay, well, I want to move more. I want to get some exercise in. How can I fit that into my busy day? Everyone's day is so full. So reworking your schedule, you have to accommodate the things that you already have to do, and then look at how much time, energy, and space you need to achieve your goals and map that out. Budget your time in order to achieve your goals. Another thing that you should be looking at when you're planning out your life is what investments you might have to make. It is okay and it is amazing to invest in yourself. And I think that is something that we don't really talk about, especially as Black women. I don't know if it's just me, but like I feel like there's pressure to sow into others and to invest my time and my resources into other people, but really just taking a step back and remembering that I have to be tanked up in order to help somebody else adequately. So I have to invest in myself, in my goals and my dreams, in the things that I'm interested in. Just investing in yourself, whether that's signing up for online classes, whether that's finding books that you need to read, whether that's reserving time for you and investing that time in yourself. Like, that's a beautiful thing, and that's something that you really have to look into when trying to achieve your goals. Okay, I said that was the last thing, but it's not. The last step really is to get motivation. I feel like during this whole pandemic, we had to really return to ourselves and be motivated self-starters. Like, sometimes there were online platforms that helped us to be motivated, but for the most part, that had to come from within. But really, because we are so deep in this pandemic now, there are so many resources that can help you along. Like, there's devotionals that you can read to really just jumpstart your spiritual journey. If that's something that you want to grow more in the new year, I know that's a big thing for me. And also there's podcasts. I've really gotten into podcasts. Oh my goodness, there's such a wealth of knowledge in podcasts. And just listening to somebody talk and really understanding the world from their eyes and how you guys can connect is really, really a thing for me. I really love that for me. And then there's also like music. There's a lot of music out there that can just get you going and keep you going, especially like you can listen to it while you're working out or while you're cleaning your house or while you're achieving your goals, sis. Achieve your goals with a playlist. But yeah, really just finding that support outside of yourself can really be an amazing thing. So now we're gonna move into me a little bit. These are my personal goals for 2021. I really want to use this platform to first break myself out of my shell. I'm very to myself. I'm very, what's the word? Reserved. And I would like to not change who I am, but just better myself and allow myself to be vulnerable in this space. I'll be using this to sort of document my personal growth, document my life, my goals, my achieving of those goals. Yeah, just trying to get my life together and take you along the ride with me. So my first goal is to move more. I hate working out most of the time. I always feel great after, but during it, I'm like, what? And when you're not feeling good or when you're having a down day, the last thing you want to do is move your body. But I want to encourage myself to move for the betterment of myself, for my health, for weight loss. I'm trying to lose some weight and just feeling good about me and investing that time in myself. Like, my second big goal is to take care of myself more. I found myself a lot during the pandemic, just sort of shifting into neutral and just trying to get through the day. But I'm really trying to see myself as a priority, not even just see myself as a priority, make myself a priority and really just invest time in my health, in my self-care regimen. Like, I love having my nails painted, but baby, let me tell you how many times I had my nails painted during the pandemic. But really taking time to enjoy that activity because it is something I enjoy. I'm gonna make that more of a priority in 2021. The third is a big one. I want to sing more. I am a vocal performance major, and I have definitely got out of the practice of performing during this pandemic. I think I sang for real for real sang once. Once the shutdown happened, I was not singing because I was like, whatever. There's no point in me singing. I'm not going on anybody's stage. But I have to get back into the practice of singing, even if it's just for me, and sort of shifting the mindset to be, if I have to do this in the comfort of my own home, that's okay too. It's still something I love to do. I'm trying to film a video here, but it's still something I love to do, and it's not gonna go away even if performing on stage with other people does go away. So I want to get back to performance ready. And like my teacher says, stay ready so I don't ever have to get ready, okay? Okay. The next thing I want to do is I want to try more. I want to try more recipes. I've been really getting into cooking during this quarantine, so I really would love to cultivate that even more. And I want to try new exercises, new workouts, try as much as I can try this year. Try to make myself over daily and make myself better daily. Oh, I also want to get into art. Oh my goodness, I want to get into art so bad. So I've always wanted to like be a painter or whatever, and I've done some paintings and they're okay, but like I'd really love to get into that. My little sister bought me a watercolor set for Christmas. So I want to get into watercolor paints and see how that works and really cultivate that side of me, because once I really decided, okay, music is my thing, then like all of the other artistic forms, all of that kind of took a back seat, because I was like, okay, music is my thing, that's what I'm gonna do, but I can open myself back up to that and like get back into learning my instruments, because I have a guitar but I'm really trying to get back into that and like really learn it and be proficient in it. The next goal I have is to know myself more. I have been on this journey of self-discovery for forever, honestly, and it's getting better and better, and I'm growing and I'm changing as a human. So I just want to know who I am as a human right now today. Who is Ashley today? I'm doing that by going to therapy, and I plan to continue to like take some of those like personality tests, not the BuzzFeed ones, but like the sciencey ones. I would love to know myself fully and completely. My next goal is to be a fearless friend. I don't know about anybody else, but like I always feel like I'm bothering whoever I'm trying to talk to, even if I really want to talk to them, but that's all a mental thing, so I'm working on it. 2021, we working on it. I'm going to push myself forward past my anxiety surrounding that and maintaining friendships and like trying to be a better friend. The next thing I want to do is to listen more. First of all, I surround myself with the most amazing people. My friends are amazing. My family is amazing. The faculty at my university is amazing. But I really want to focus on listening more to what they have to say to me and their advice, and especially their encouragement. I find taking encouragement is very uncomfortable for me, and I feel like everybody's being disingenuous, but they're not. And I have to fight that mental battle to just take things for what they are and really listen when people are encouraging me, or really listen when people are sewing into me, so that I can be a better human for it. And the last one is a phone / social media / media in general detox. I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one in 2020 that was literally joined at the hip with their phone, because there was not much else to do. And I'm really trying to get better at not picking up my phone every waking moment, not having my phone be the first thing in my hand, not, like replacing reading time with, oh, let me just scroll for like an hour or whatever, and then I'm like on TikTok and I go down a rabbit hole and it's ridiculous. I'm doing that first of all for self-care, because I find social media is a beautiful thing when used right, but really sometimes it just makes me feel like poo, and there's no better way to put that. It really just makes me feel bad. And also I need that time back. I feel like for me to get everything that I want out of 2021, I really need to maximize my time and get as much done as I can. Scrolling is not adding anything to my life. It really isn't. So yeah, that is the video. I hope you enjoyed. Let's grow together in 2021. Remember to stay weird, love hard, and enjoy the becoming. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.